There are a lot of pieces you need to snap into place in order to create a successful affiliate business. You need to do things like create an irresistible lead magnet and landing page, and then drive highly targeted traffic to this page to build your list. Then you need to put the right offers at the right prices in front of your subscribers. You might even toss in a bonus to persuade people to buy a product through your affiliate link. So far, so good, right? If you do just these things, you're going to make some money. Probably not a lot, probably not enough to impress anyone or make it worth your while to hire a tax accountant, but at least you'll cover your business expenses and have a few bucks left over. But I'm guessing you're not content to just scrape by, and that's why you'll want to pay attention to this video, because now I'm going to start sharing with you some of the secrets that really separate the super affiliates from everyone else. So listen up. One key that makes the super affiliate different is that they know it's important to position themselves as an authority in the niche. And that's because your prospects don't want to follow just any old person in the niche. They want to follow an expert who's also an authority. So what's the difference? Respect. And I'm going to try really hard not to sing that Aretha Franklin song about it, okay? Really, respect is the difference. An expert knows a lot of stuff, but that doesn't mean anyone cares, right? If you're just an expert, you might end up being the blowhard know-it-all in the niche. People will probably start harboring fantasies of taking you to the bathroom and giving you a swirly. You know what I'm saying? Please don't be that guy. When you're an authority in the niche, then you command respect, okay? People listen to you. People follow you. People talk positively about you on social media. Have you ever watched South Park? If so, then you know all about Cartman bashing people's knees with a police baton while yelling, "Respect my authority!" Okay, I'll let you in on a little secret. That's not the way to build authority in your niche, and it sure isn't a good way to get any respect. Probably about the only thing you'd get is a night in jail, really. So how do you become an authority? Well, all you have to do is follow the tips and guidelines that I'm about to share with you. The first way to build authority in your niche is to simply show your authority. You could tell people you're an authority all day long until you're blue in the face and you pass out from exhaustion. But a big chunk of people won't believe a word of it. And really, the people who are yelling the loudest about being an authority or even an expert in the niche are usually the ones who are trying on the whole fake it till you make it shtick. Just forget about that whole thing, okay? So what do you do instead? Simple. You show them that you're an authority, and they can't argue with you. It's pretty hard to argue with irrefutable proof sitting right in front of their noses. So forget about writing your average Joe Blow 400 to 600 word ho-hum articles for your blog, okay? You need to put something extraordinary out there. Show people how you can help them. Give them strategies that they've never seen before. Share with them insights and tips that they never knew because you invented them. Okay? Blow their mind. That's how you do it. In other words, share information that produces great results. People can't argue with results. If you deliver the goods, you're going to be well on your way to establishing yourself as an authority. A second way to build authority is to flash your credentials. People really don't care about you all that much. Primarily, they care about themselves. And they really only care about you to the extent that you can help them. So you don't want to drone on and on and on about your credentials every chance you get, but you do want to put them out there and make them known. If you've got a boatload of experience, or you've earned some related degrees, or even if you've won some awards in your niche, let people know. The About page on your blog is a good place to flash those credentials. Another good way to flash your credentials is to share them on social media as you earn them. For example, if you just got named as the featured speaker at a prestigious event, or maybe you picked up a respected award in the field, then post a photo of you participating in the event and let your followers know what it's all about. Yeah, some people might accuse you of humble bragging on social media, but if you don't tell your followers about your impressive credentials, who's going to? Right, nobody. It's entirely up to you to get it done. Yet another way to build authority is to prove that you can get results. In other words, you use a little social proof to get people's heads nodding at you in that appreciative, respectful way. Ideally, what you want to happen is to let other people talk about you and how you got them great results. If the buzz is loud enough, your prospects are going to find out. But you can also help the process along by retweeting or reblogging praise from others. Now, if you want to bring the buzz to a deafening roar, then create a contest where people seek to get results based on the methods that you're teaching. One really good example of this is bodyforlife.com, which is a 12-week body transformation challenge that's based on a specific diet and exercise program. It was created by Bill Phillips and sponsored by EAS Sports Nutrition. The site is full of amazing transformation stories. People go to other forums, blogs, and social media groups to share their own Body for Life transformation stories. And you know what? Phillips doesn't have to say a word about his own authority because there are thousands of people sharing their success stories all over the net. And you know what else? You can be sure Phillips sells tons of his transformation guides, and EAS sells gobs of their whey protein and other supplements. Selling with authority and proven results works like crazy. Okay? So the fourth way to build your authority is to associate yourself with other experts and authorities. The idea here is that you can borrow some credibility from other influential people. You need to work your way up into their networks and then work with these folks so that others see you as being in the top tier or being a thought leader in your market. I'm going to guess that you've probably already mentally categorized and ranked other marketers in your niche. You have the no names and the no one cares, folks down at the bottom. You have the mid-level marketers after that, and then you've got the top tier, and this is the group you want to align yourself with. So go ahead, get involved in your niche. Go to conferences, start developing real relationships with the movers and shakers. Get on social media and do the same thing. Attend the Google Hangouts and webinars that these folks are attending. Here's an insider tip for you, and listen carefully. Don't be the guy or gal who approaches the influencers in your niche and then hits them up with a joint venture proposal right away. That's totally lame. You don't want to do that. It's totally forgettable too, because you're going to blend in with all the other people who've tried to do the same thing. Instead, show people respect and approach them on a personal level. If you find out both you and Joe Marketer love deep sea fishing, then connect on that common ground and swap fishing stories. Just think about it. At the end of the day, who is this influential marketer really going to remember? The stranger who talked business with him the whole time, or the one who made a personal connection and showed interest in him as a person? That's right. He's going to remember the one who swapped the fishing stories with him. Another thing you can do is get noticed in your niche. If you make a nice chunk of change for a particular vendor, you can bet that vendor's going to notice. If you start winning affiliate contest, you can bet everyone will notice. Then once you get noticed, it's a whole lot easier to start working your way into the upper tiers of your niche. It makes sense, right? So let me summarize the whole strategy for you here. Don't just be the expert in your niche, be an authority. Write and talk with confidence. Align yourself with other authorities. Show people that you know what you're talking about. And it won't be long before people start to flock to you. Soon you'll be the name on everybody's lips, on their Twitter accounts and Facebook wall. You'll command respect wherever you go. And then when you talk, people will listen. When you recommend a product, people will buy it. And that's a pretty good reason to start building authority right away, isn't it? Well, now it's time to go on to the next video where you're going to discover the real secret of big commission checks.